Remember to like, share, so feel free to subscribe. This is Trucking with Uncle Jeff, day after Christmas. We are in Cottondale at the Loves, Cottondale, Florida. We are fixing to get on up out of here. Me and old Nephew, we're going to part ways here in about an hour. Get over here to Tallahassee. He's going to head up Thomasville, Georgia. And I'm going to continue on to Jasper, Florida, where I'm going to park up for today. The fun of it all. Every truck stop we've come across through the holidays has been empty. Normally packed out, and they have been empty. Y'all probably hear a lot of CB traffic between me and Nephew on here today. The fun of it all.
Turn right at the stop sign, then exit right.
Fun of it all. Happy, happy, joy, joy. Time to get back out on I-10 and do some rolling.
Take the exit on the right to I-10 East toward Tallahassee.
Yes, sir, Bob. Had us a good little convoy from Tallulah, Louisiana, down here to Tallahassee. We let the puppy dog play yesterday in the ballpark for a while. Both of them was tongue-tired. Didn't have no trouble out of them last night. They was out cold. Oh, mercy. We are in Florida. Happy, happy, joy, joy. How you doing, Adrian? Fun bill day. We're going to give y'all a little bit longer than an hour like we did yesterday. Yesterday was just a short live because we were close to the end of our time for today. Fun of it all. And for all of y'all coming on here, that is my nephew, Blackwoods 389 in front of us. Me and him been running through here since Tallulah, Louisiana. I let him pick the route and we made the move. I'm doing just fine, baby. Oh, we ain't seen no accidents, Adrian. Roads have been fine. This is the most traffic we've seen in 2 days. But this is the day after Christmas and everybody's going home. Merry Christmas to you too, Richard. We're going to be watching out for the crackadoodles going home from Christmas holidays. So happy, happy, joy, joy. It's been pretty nice here in Florida this morning. Had a lot of fog early this morning, but it's been pretty nice for the remainder of the morning. We stopped off Cottondale to a 30. Went and got some sausage biscuits and stuff for me, Backwoods, Blue, and Moki. We all had big biscuits for breakfast this morning. Sausage, egg, and cheese for me, and Blue, Mocha, and Backwoods there, they just wanted a sausage biscuit. While he was fueling up, I went and got us some breakfast. Gotta return the favor. Nephew done bought me supper quite a few times, so I bought him breakfast. Yeah, I figured I'd take advantage of you getting fuel and go get breakfast.
Yeah, caught me off guard there.
I figured that's the only damn way I was gonna be able to squeeze in and turn. Shit, it wasn't too bad. They had a special. You buy 2 biscuits, you get a third one for $1. Ooh, mercy. Yep, the fun of it all. We're gonna head over here. We got about 160 miles to I-75 south. We'll get off on I-75. It won't be long. We'll be ducking off in Jasper, Florida to the Loves. Get us a parking spot and chill out because we can't deliver till 3 to 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon in Cocoa, Florida. If the Jasper Loves looks like the Cottondale Loves, we shouldn't have a problem finding a place to park. Just wait a goddamn minute, you stupid motherfucker. Stupid ass bitch. Trying to run over somebody like you lost your damn mind. Morning, Mama. Merry Christmas to you too. Welcome to Florida. My first wife was from Tallahassee, Florida. Last time I heard, she's somewhere back down there in Tallahassee. Oh, mercy.
All right, buddy. Mama hollered at me for a minute. I was just chatting with her.
Yeah, 10. Hell, it's all good. We sitting here just bumping our gums on the camera for everybody.
Yeah, 10.
Watching all the crackadoodles.
Yeah, we get more and more of them.
Yeah, well, the sun's up, so all these Floridians are out from under the rocks.
Yeah, no shit.
Oh, get your ass back up on that damn shoulder. Oh, man of mercy. Dave, we doing pretty good. We got about 56 miles. Me and old Backwoods is going to end our convoy up here in Tallahassee. He going to head north and he's got to deliver in Thomasville, Georgia. And I'm going to head on over and duck off in Jasper to Loves and take my break, wait for my delivery. But it's about 2.5, 3 hours away from our delivery. Because there ain't too much past Ocala to park at. Not a whole lot of truck stops down through there on 75 in Florida. So, we're going to lay up early today and chill out, and I'm going to get the inside of this truck cleaned up real good. It's spring cleaning day. We're going to clean the dash, the doors, the floors, vacuum the carpet, blow all the monkey hair out. I heard that, baby. Well, I'll be parking in Jasper. Yeah, 10. Oh, hell, they got a 1.9 here and a pilot. Damn it, boy. Oh, they got double trouble in that tits and ass there. Popeyes and Taco Bell.
That'll probably be where I come back to, because I ain't gonna have the hour to go too much farther.
Yeah. Yeah, hell, I'm looking at about 5 hours from here. By the time I get over there to Jasper, I'll be within 2 or 3 hours.
Oh yeah, get it booked.
Oh, hell yeah. Bad part is, I took the goddamn time. I don't know who scheduled this appointment. Whoever in Walmart done this appointment needs to be big slap for being stupid. Alright, going on. Same to you, buddy. How you doing, Benjamin? I'm talking to the nephew up in front of us.
Yeah, they damn sure could have made that appointment for today instead of tomorrow evening.
Yeah, shit, even if it was later on tonight, hell, that'd been fine. I got the hours to go all the way.
Yeah, hell, or the first thing in the morning, shit. They could have got it some other time other than tomorrow evening.
I'm telling you. days it was a driving hook. If it was a driving hook, I'd take it on in there.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Well, at least the clouds broke up. It ain't looking like it's gonna get ugly.
Yeah, I know, Don. I was thinking we were gonna hit some rain a while ago.
Ooh, don't say them dirty words. No dirty words, man. That's a bad omen.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I'll be going back west, and I ain't gonna run into none.
Oh yeah, I just will feel warm and fuzzy all over. Won't be my luck. They dumbass gonna try to send me up in the East Coast, and I'm gonna have to tell them where to stick down.
Well, they ain't got no excuse for not getting you home this time.
Nope, not one bit. I told Joe that whenever I rescheduled. I sent him a message the other day. They need to be working on me going to New Orleans or within 3 hours of New Orleans. No excuses. Will not accept nothing but what I'm asking for.
Hell yeah.
I'll pass it on. You better. If they send me something stupid, I'm going to tell them to get fucked. I dead-headed out of Miami to the damn house. I'm dead-headed out of Cocoa.
Oh yeah, in a damn heartbeat.
Yes, sir, and I'll do like I did last time. I'll get over there to Daphne and I'll go on BC time and I'll go to Gulfport. I'll go to Gulfport, get my stepson to come pick me up. It's on these motherfuckers.
Yeah. Yeah, my insurance card and shit come in the mail.
No, Dave. I'm only federally allowed 11 hours a day to drive on, 14-hour work clock, 11-hour drive clock, 70-hour work week. Just because I'm an owner-operator does not make me exempt to federal law. Every driver out here, owner-operator or company driver, is mandated by federal law. That's why they got us on electronic e-logs instead of paper logs. If it's on paper logs, I could run 24 hours a day and they'd never know it until they caught me. Somebody bought them an old black and white. Got there blowing the tag on that old POS police car. Yep, the fun of it all.
Hell, it look like it's about to fall apart.
I've done it. If he washes it, it'll start losing parts. Whole thing holding that son of a bitch together is the dirt and the rust.
Yeah, hell, look like it done been in a pursuit or something. Somebody done plowed into the passenger side of it.
Hell, Momo, I don't know what's going on with them notifications. Sometimes you have to unsubscribe and resubscribe. I don't know if that'll help or not. That's their way of keeping the view limits down on everybody's page. I'm in Florida. 73 degrees. Yeah, I know them Indiana roads look rough. Florida's a fair decent, some of them are crappy.
Yeah, I got something up there on the shoulder.
Then you got a wide pickup roaring up that side.
Well, they done jump back out here and get the gas pedal.
Typical crackhead, I think I'm going to the left. Somebody going around it. Yeah, you know they gonna run everything but the speed limit out there.
Hell yeah.
That reason why Florida got that Interceptor State Trooper car that can fucking do over 200 miles an hour.
Oh yeah, they got them Challengers down there too. That's a bit of a roll.
I think I got enough cameras on that off ramp right there to take your picture 70 times over.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that shit hole.
Yeah, maybe it'll be closed.
I hope so. It usually is, but you never know with these kind of numbers. I don't care if you gotta take a dump. You ain't gotta announce it on my page, our cocksucker. So you won't be right back. How you doing, Matthew? We in Florida on I-10. Yeah, Dave, we see a lot of stuff out here. That's why I say this ain't no job, this is a paid vacation. We got this chicken coop coming up here in Florida. They ain't got about a dozen of them. Sometimes they open, sometimes they ain't. I'll have another one to deal with on 75 tomorrow. We ain't got about 40 more miles to Tallahassee. Hell, we been lucky today. 2 back-to-back closings and only one open ag.
Yeah. Yeah, that one down there in Lee should be closed. It usually is.
Yeah, today will be the day that bitch is open.
I missed that one.
Yeah, all the rest of these son bitches have been closed. That son bitch will be the only one open in the state.
Yeah. Yeah. That was at mile marker 263. Yeah, hop off at the 262 there. Wait for it to close.
Yeah, 10. Ah, hell, we good and legal. I ain't gonna sweat it. I get my ass down there in Jasper and then I'll deal with that 75 scale before I hit the turnpike.
Yeah. I would. That one's usually closed too on the southbound side, but I've seen it open.
Every damn time I go south on that bitch is wide ass open, they pull me in.
Hell.
I got no luck with these bastards here in Florida on these scales. I come back out of Florida loaded down 75 north side. They'll give me the green light and let me go.
Yeah.
Western Yalpin and come to a standstill. Well, just about a minute. It starts at the rest area back here probably about a mile ahead of you, right?
All right, buddy. Well, we got on back there at 1:30, so you look good back there.
Oh, I just terrible news, huh? Some bunch of crackheads done playing with their Christmas presents, run over each other.
All right, buddy. Well, we appreciate it, man. Yeah, buddy, you too.
I'm not sure what you're talking about there, Matthew. Right now, I'm up here in the panhandle of Florida. Thank you, buddy. We're gonna try. They said we're gonna come to a halt up here just past the rest area.
Yeah, here we go.
Yeah, 10, the fun of it all.
Well, I didn't hear him see what lane they had blocked up.
I didn't either.
Yeah, leaving a little truck up here with the light up sign. He's just saying accident ahead, reduce speed.
Yeah, about what I figured. Some crackhead done run over another crackhead. Never fails. Everybody else can just drive on by with you. Got to stop and put it on TikTok.
Yeah.
I already got 409,000 on it there, Nick. 409,000. I'm glad you enjoy it, Dave. I just call it like I see it. You got to be a crackhead to get out here with a lot of traffic on the road, driving 90 miles an hour is stupid and zigzagging, and that's probably what led to this wreck. Some dumbass zigged when he should have zagged or run over another dumbass doing the same thing. So these birds of a feather, they flock together. If they had any good damn common sense, they wouldn't be out here driving 3 times the speed limit and acting a fucking boot. Nah, that ain't no lot of miles. This truck ain't even broke in yet. This truck will run millions of miles. 400,000 is a drop in the bucket. This truck's still damn near brand new. Gotta wait on everybody to get their video in. bet you the damn accident's all the way up against the fence in the grass.
Yeah, it probably is. If I gotta slow down and look at it.
I heard that, Dave. Hell, I just telling him like it was. He was driving like a butt-fucking idiot. There wasn't no damn sense in driving that day cab zigzagging through traffic like you in a car. You ain't special. You a fucking idiot. Hell, cleaned every window in this truck with the damn driver's side door.
Do I now?
I sat there while we were doing that 30, cleaned every window but the driver's side door.
Oh, yeah.
I set my rag down in the ashtray, on top of that ashtray there, for the sole purpose of cleaning that window, and I fucking didn't even do it.
Hell, I should have cleaned mine, or at least the passenger side anyway. Got that damn ink colony off the window.
Yeah. We on I-10 in Florida, just about 30 miles west of Tallahassee there. Janet. How you doing, Janet B? We get by that wreck, it's gonna look like the green flag at Daytona and Talladega.
Yeah, it sure will. Hell, it'll be probably cleaned up by the time we get to it.
Hell, I was talking about this damn double restart we faced to go through when that pace car ducked off.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Dave, it's been a little minute since I've been down to Miami. This is our first trip back to Florida in about a year and a half. We used to come down here about 2 times a month. Usually run a load out of Tyson, out of Amarillo, down to Miami. Yeah, I said hello, China. How you doing? I'm talking to y'all and I'm talking to my nephew in front of us. Got him on CB. That's good, China. Good to see you. How you doing, Brad? Yeah, this ain't nothing unusual coming into Tallahassee, that's for sure.
No, sure ain't. I wish you'd have waited to the other side of Tallahassee. I could have missed all of it.
Yeah, no shit. I'll probably get caught some more of it on the other side too. Well, they got a wreck up here, Wood. By the time we get to it, it'll probably be cleaned up. 2 crackadoodles done run over each other. Too much eggnog last night. Can't drive this morning. Merry Christmas to you too, China. How you doing, Ray? Welcome to the Tallahassee, Florida Crackadoodle Parade. I can talk bad about them over here in Tallahassee. I was married to one. In fact, my first wife was from here in Tallahassee. Merry Christmas, Janet. No, Matt, this ain't no Kenworth. There ain't no Kenworth alive. Got rivets down the hood. Ain't no Kenworth out here got a hood ornament out there in the middle like that. Well, goodbye to you too, brother. I don't like what you said. Ain't no 379 feet either, BB. They quit making 379 in the early 2000s. This truck's a 2023. Grain, I'm on I-10 just outside of Tallahassee. Hey, Kevin. How you doing, Jeffrey? Mo could get somewhere and sit down. Yeah, Cocoa, Florida. Just south of Orlando. Too much eggnog with gin in it, this is what you end up with. 2 hungover dummies killing each other all day after Christmas. Nah, it ain't lunch hour and they ain't in no hurry, Nathan. They in a hurry, but it ain't for lunch. They're in a hurry to get home for be ready to go back for the weekend and hit some more eggnog. This is after Christmas traffic. I hear you, train. I hear you, Ray. I don't know what you mean by that select change makes it easier. I hear you, Brandon. I still don't understand what you mean. There, Ray. I'm trying to understand that question. Not enough information in it to understand what you mean. Well, good for you. Won't you quit being a disappointment to your mama and go fart in your own space? Always gonna be a weirdo somewhere. You got me lost, Ray. I don't know what you're talking about, buddy. I'm still trying to understand what your last three statements mean. Yeah, Nathan, I'm almost to the time change. No, Dora, sure at. I don't even know what the hell a gyro is. Well, I know what a gyro is. It's a guidance system for missiles. What you mean, low drive and overdrive? If you're referring to me sitting here easing through traffic, splitting gears, Ray, it is what it is. Ain't nothing easy about it. Still a pain in the ass. I hear you, Jade. just what you know about Western Flyer Express, Chevy. That's my nephew in front of me, and me and him both driving for the same outfit. We both buying trucks from the same outfit. I've been over here 3 years, so if you came over here and you couldn't cut it, that's on you. I've been quite damn successful for the last 3 years. Back to damn Kenworth I traded in for this Peterbilt. I had it halfway paid off in 1 year and 11 months. So if there's such a joke and that bad, I think you gotta look back in the mirror and see who the problem was. Yeah, this is about the only thing automatic's good for wood. That's what my nephew's driving up in front of us up there. I hear you, Ray. Oh, okay, Shabby, I hear you. Well, I don't work for them, so they ain't a joke for me. They handle their business and keep me moving on my end. I can't help they shut the Midlothian shop down. That's just a big company trimming the fat. That's to be expected. Oh, Lisa, I'm headed down to Cocoa, Florida. Will do, Ray. AJ, we didn't go to the house, we stayed out. We're gonna be going home Tuesday. Stayed out to make a little extra money. Well, a lot of these companies ain't had no choice. You had 4 years of idiocy running the country. So you got to trim the fat somewhere till things get better. It ain't nothing personal, it's just business. When you punch a clock for somebody, you got to expect it. That's why I work for myself. I don't work for nobody. People take it personally, but you can't take it personally. You working and punching the clock for a big corporation, you're a dime a dozen. They can trim the fat and still sleep good at night. There's a lot of people out here that work like that think that them companies can't survive without them. You better think again. They'll drop you like a bad habit. Only thing you can do is get up and keep it moving. You hold on to better shit because of stupid shit like that from these big companies, and you won't get nowhere in life. You'll be too hung up on the negative shit and not worried about finding something better. Everything out here happens for a reason. It's up to you to make that reason that it happened a better situation. I'll tell anybody when I was punching a clock for somebody that I've quit better jobs than what I have, just to see what it felt like. The last 11 years I've been working for myself. No, 389. 389, Brandon. Hell, Nephew, we'll make it to Tallahassee one day this year.
Yeah, I know it. Now we're supposed to be crossing into a time change, and hell, we'll officially be sitting here over an hour in this shit.
And then on that, hell, hopefully we can get out of it before New Year's gets here.
Yeah, I know it.
I just watched a big deer off this bridge on a four-wheeler trail just walk across the opening. Oh yeah, Brandon. We know. I'm headed to Cocoa, Florida, south of Orlando. Probably some good fishing down there in that river.
Sure is. I was not down there instead of up here.
Who you telling? Yeah. Momo wanted to know if that was you in front of me there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Momo, that's backwoods. He gonna be getting off up here in Tallahassee, going up to Thomasville, Georgia in a minute. And we'll be back to ourselves again. Me and him had us a convoy from Louisiana all the way down here to Florida.
Now this flatbed in front of me just put his left blinker on, so I guess the right lane gonna be jammed up here.
That'd be about right. If I can get my ass over in between these damn cars, I'll try to make a open hole for you.
Yeah, we losing the red lane up here.
Yeah, I see it. Now this car gonna let me slide in behind the dually, so I hope you hold.
Yeah, I think the dually gonna let me in, so that'll work out.
Yeah, 10. I don't know what skateboard doing up there. How you doing, Wade? He probably didn't there, Brandon. He was probably missing his girlfriend. They got to see each other this morning and say bye. Smokey was just happy to have somebody to play with. You figure when they seen everybody getting to the left, it would have been a hint.
Yeah, hell, it'd been real nice if they put a sign up somewhere letting us know.
Yeah, true. I was talking about the rest of these four-wheelers.
Oh yeah, well, they still trying to inch around the flatbed up here.
Yeah, and he's riding in the middle of the road still, huh?
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, he pissed them off. Oh, not much, Michael. Two dummies done run over each other up here in the right lane. Oh look, the little fecker mobile's ahead of you.
Yeah.
Got a wrecker coming up the right shoulder or something. No, that's the sign truck. They must be getting it cleaned up. Or he's supposed to come up there and put it there to get over. I'm opening a hole for this little pickup if he get off his ass and quit jacking his pecker.
Yeah, I know it.
He gonna wave at me and say thank you. Well, at least he was appreciative.
And this little car sitting beside me looking at Blue. He over hanging out the window.
Yeah, he might show her his chapstick.
He might do it.
Said, look at this, baby. I'm a stud.
Hell, you don't need no shoot house around here. Hell, you can pretend like you broke down up here and raise your hood up and just hang your rifle off this damn wall here.
I'm telling you, it's wide open down there. Show. Them folks are smart. They get off that damn rest area and go around some bitch instead of trying to push their way in from the right to the left.
Yeah, no shit.
Well, they pretty much getting single file behind me, so hopefully that'll be the end of it. You still got a few little strugglers up there being retarded.
Yeah, I've got the arrow truck up here now.
Yeah, I figured that's what he's gonna do, telling everybody to get their ass over. He should have done been up here. Should have been right in at the entrance to the rest area.
Yeah.
Oh, the fun of it all. It shows you how two crackheads in a hurry can fuck up the world for everybody else. People on these holiday weekends and weeks, don't get out here on these interstates driving fucking stupid, trying to do 5 times the speed limit to get somewhere. It only ends up in one end result. You and whoever you hit being an inconvenience to everybody else. So instead of being part of the problem, be the solution and drive with a little measure of good common sense. Aggravating ass.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick this off in the damn bushes over.
I knew it. Somebody be off in the damn woods. I seen the damn boom scoped out and figured they trying to drag somebody out.
Yeah, he was pulling this boat up here.
Probably playing on that goddamn phone and the boat passed him and he lost his shit. Damn waste of a good looking boat.
Hell yeah.
Get the fuck off that damn edge. Too much eggnog and gin. Ain't a good mixture. Done totaled your truck and your boat out. Sad, y'all, sad. Didn't even make the curve, just went straight off.
Maintain safe distance.
And that cod knocker and that white SUV gonna dive right in front of me coming off the hill like a dump bug. All that interstate gonna jump right in front of me. No, Kevin, I ain't been home. They offered me some extra money to stay out. I'm gonna go home for New Year's. So Sunday we'll be getting the load going home. Told them I ain't got no excuse. and my wife are more New Year's Eve people than we are Christmas. So I talked to her on the phone and we changed up horses while we were in Georgia. But the planners were informed, don't send us a goddamn load Saturday or Sunday, going to Texas or any of that bullshit. It better be within 3 hours of Louisiana. They were told we will not accept nothing going anywhere but close to Louisiana. Right now I'm headed to Cocoa, Florida. I come out of Dallas, Texas. Selma.
Man, it turned back into a pretty day down here.
Yes, sir, it has. We're glad to see that. But you know, old Mother Nature in Florida is bipolar as a motherfucker like it is in my home.
Hell yeah.
You don't like the weather right now, give it about 15 minutes.
Yeah, Blue got some lifting for her if you need it.
Yeah, she's already crazy enough. I don't think giving her a dose of blue is going to help the situation.
Yeah.
I run under dispatchers, Dave. Appreciate it, Kevin. I work under dispatchers and planners. I work real close with them on getting loads. Makes things a lot simpler for me. I put my own authority on the truck, pay 4 times the insurance, I'll get to pick my own loads and dispatch myself. But paying 4 times for insurance and having my own authority ain't worth the effort. Won't make no money. I actually make less money than I do now. Anything goes in a reaper trailer, buddy. I do all a little bit of dry van, but I run reaper trailers mostly. Whatever's paying, whatever fitting the trailer, that's what we haul. No matter what we haul, the money's always green. Nope. I do dropping hooks, do live loads, live unloads, dropping hooks, do a little combination of both. Well, happy holidays to you too, Alvin. We was glad last night we had enough time to get our shower, wash our clothes. That way when I get home for New Year's, I ain't got to worry about doing laundry. What I am going to do today is open up the doors on this truck, air it out, get in here and clean the inside of this truck real good. Sweep, vacuum, scrub the floors, freshen this truck up a little bit. Thank you, Cal. I probably did, Kevin, because I ran 20 out of Dallas over to Tallulah, Louisiana. Met my nephew up there in Tallulah. Hell, I spent the night in Winona. Met him next morning in Tallulah. And me and him rode convoy out of Tallulah all the way down here. Thank you, Pat. Appreciate it. Yes, sir, the fun of it all. Oh, I stay in my truck, Dave. I got a full-size bed back there in that 70-inch sleeper. Got a TV, refrigerator, microwave, hot plate. I cook my own food. Got my own groceries in the truck. That's why we hit them Love's truck stops, because I got free showers. I can go in and get a shower for free. Yeah, Kevin, it's been working out like that. This is the 5th time that me and old Nephew has run into each other, and this is the first time we've been going the same direction. Most of the times he's coming off the West Coast and I'm headed to the West Coast. Last 4 times. This time we just happened to be going the same direction. He was coming out of Oklahoma or Kansas. He came out of Kansas with that load. Dropped down through Oklahoma, hit I-40, and he left Arkansas and cut down through the woods to Tallulah. Met up with me on 20. Nope, I'm headed to Florida, Jeff. I'm over here on the East Coast side. I'm headed just south of Orlando. We're a long ways from Oregon, brother. What I was talking about is me and Nephews always run into each other out here. So we both go in the opposite direction. This is the first time we've been in the same direction. So we decided just to hang out and roll together. do what my uncle and his daddy's done for years. Family tradition. Now that I got some family over here, makes the time out here pass by a little bit better. Me and him may schedule a break off. We may take a break up at my Mississippi house. Me and him gonna go hang out, shoot the shit up there around the old Mississippi house. He spent a lot of time up there at my uncle's place, right down the road from where my house is at. Yeah, Andrew, it's called Backwoods 389. You can go over there and subscribe. His channel's different from mine. He puts up videos and stuff, and he don't do the lives like I do. But he does have a good little channel, give you a different view of what's going on out here from his perspective. Yeah, Kevin, they got a nice little restaurant inside that casino across from the Dancing Eagle Plaza, Truck Plaza. They give CDL discounts in there if you're a CDL holder. They got a different menu for truck drivers. Oh, excuse me. Everybody was on here yesterday. Y'all seen how empty that truck stop was we came into
Got
with
a
it.
four-wheeler up here on his shoulder.
Damn. Yeah, they got a little man out there shaking his beaker. I don't know, she might be entertaining him, but like they broke it down.
Yeah, something going on with it.
Thank you, Dave. I appreciate that. How you doing, Lope? Step back here, yawning my ass off, Nephew, and ain't done shit.
Yeah.
That's sad, man. Nothing but sad.
Yeah, it is.
I'm feeling some kind of ashamed of myself. I'm doing good there, local. Doing pretty good. Just enjoying the last leg of the ride with my nephew. He's gonna be getting off up here. I had some cousins and family on mama's side live right here in Quincy. One of them was a city cop here in Quincy.
Oh, okay. There you are.
My Uncle Jesse Paul was born. My Uncle Jesse Paul was born, he got polio. They said he'd never lived past 15 years old. He passed away at 98.
Damn. Yeah, it shows how much he knew.
Yeah, it shows you just how tough an old bastard he was. He didn't let that polio mess with him. His legs was messed up, but he'd get around on them crutches real good.
Well, yeah, I bet he did.
He whooped your ass with that crutch, you piss him off.
Yeah.
You let you get in trouble and Uncle Jessball sitting there, you come running from your mama, Uncle Jessball hook your leg and trip you.
Yeah, grab you within that cane.
Uh-huh. Rest assured, you don't get your ass whooped. Yeah, Kevin, that's where I run down, coming out of Colorado. I usually coming out of Texas too, going up to Colorado. Good little routes, easy peasy, and it beats the hell out of going through all them big cities and slower traffic. You leave South Texas and run up 45, catch 287. Just below Dallas and run 287 all the way up to Colorado. You save yourself 2.5, 3 hours. Got plenty of places to park. Good little old easy peasy route. Excuse me. We are enjoying some good 76-degree weather here in Florida. In the Panhandle. Sunshine, partly cloudy. Blue skies and a beautiful day. Can't beat it. Not really, Kevin. Just gonna keep living life and making things happen. Yeah, man, Drew, I sure did. But you can't put a space between backwoods and 389. It all needs to be together in one word. How you doing, Bill? Thank you, Kevin. I was just waiting to tell him that. Drop the hell out of it.
Yeah.
Dirty. About the interruption in the service, everybody. I'm in the Panhandle of Florida, Ronnie. Headed to Orlando area. Just south of Orlando. Nephew better to get off up here in about
3 more miles.
that's what I was thinking about that 10 or 12 minutes.
Yeah, I'm gonna get off at the GPS when we get off on 263, but I'm gonna go on over and get off on 319 and go up there.
Yeah, 10. Yeah, that'd be a lot better.
I don't know what the hell this thing doing.
You got too close to mine, they were sharing that creek road.
Yeah.
Oh, hell, Ronnie, we stayed out here an extra week and made that money. they was paying extra mileage, extra amount per mile. So we eating that extra money up on this load. I'm gonna go home and be home by Tuesday and take New Year's off and spend that with my wife. Hell yeah, Ronnie. Absolutely. I ain't had no company in 13 years ever paid me extra money per mile. Get a gift to you, you don't waste it. Yeah, I finally got the Geritol out of my ass and called up.
Yeah, I see that.
I know what was wrong. I didn't drink my insure this morning. I hated old Moki and Blue. They're gonna be so bored tonight.
Yeah, I know it. Yeah. They'll meet up again.
Oh yeah, somewhere or another.
Now maybe we can finagle around and be going the same direction again.
Yeah, 10. Catch one of them loads back to back going to the same place. That'd be a good one there. Shit, this is what, 5 times since you got over here? 5 times we've hung out. 1 time that we've been going the same direction. Don't do it, little car. I was waiting on that damn little car. I thought that little car was going to try to cut in front of me there for a minute, but he changed his mind.
Yes, I damn wonder.
It might have been that big Peterbilt tattoo they were worried about getting on that ass.
Uh-huh.
Damn, that was scary. I should have looked up in that cab.
Oh, shit. This damn exit up here to the GPS won't freak you off of is, International Airport. Nah, I ain't getting off there.
Oh, come on now. Them airports is cool.
I'll run right up for a damn order and knock the whole top of this thing off.
Yeah, ain't no shit, because they damn sure got one at that airport. I done been there, not in a truck, but I've been there.
Damn.
My first ex-wife was from right in Tallahassee.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I know I had me a Tallahassee lassie. She was my first wife. She's still running around down here somewhere. I heard she moved out of Albany, Georgia, and went back to Tallahassee.
Yeah, I wouldn't have stopped down here nowhere if I were you then.
Oh, I don't plan on it. She still got it probably in her mind that I can't say no to her ass, but I can.
Yeah.
That was that boy of mine's mama.
Oh, okay.
All right, Ronnie, you have a good one, buddy. Hell, I ain't got but 100 miles, 75. Shit, that's gonna be sweet.
Yeah. Yeah, you ain't that far. Hell, and then about 20 miles south of there is gonna be Love.
Yep, damn. Yeah, we have a good time today. Playing along and singing a song.
Hopefully it'll stay pretty for you all the way down there.
Ah, hell yeah. Get this old goofball out if we got a BARK and I'll let her run around that loop.
Oh yeah, she'll enjoy that.
Hell, if they just got an open spot, I'll get her out off of that leash and let her play, bring her rope out. She was bringing that rope out to go share it with Blue. She wanted to play chase with Blue.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I usually do with him. I'll park back here somewhere and be some grass back here and I'll just let him run out there. Hell, he ain't gonna go far. He listens pretty good.
Yeah, she listens okay until that damn nose overrides her brain.
Yeah.
Have to watch her ass. You can't turn your back on her, she'll be gone.
Oh yeah. Especially if there's a possum or something around.
Possum, armadillo, squirrel, geese. She tried to attack some geese at a roadside park one day. And geese ate her ass up. She left them alone. I let her go over there and FA and FO. She found out them big damn geese don't play that shit. They gang up.
Oh yeah. She found out quick, didn't she?
Now, funny thing was up there in Alabama on 65 and that Love just south of Huntsville. They had that big grassy field out there. There was about 10 or 12 deer standing out there in that field. She growled and barked at them, and one of them flew at her. Did that little blow noise at her. She sat out beside me and just looked at me like, okay, what do I do now?
Yeah.
She didn't know how to take that damn being talked back to from them deer. She was confused. She wanted to chase them, but yet she was scared of them.
Yeah, didn't know what to do.
I tell you what, when I was growing up, that little 65-pound Springer Spaniel I had would have run them fuckers till they couldn't move no more.
Yeah. Yeah, this one here is bad about chasing horses and shit. He ain't got kicked in the head yet.
I was over at Brookhaven helping my auntie and them out on their farm. My mama took my dog out so he could go to the bathroom, and there was a rabbit back there in that grass on that damn hillside of that house. And that rabbit's ears went up, that dog's ears went up. My mama said, don't you do it. My mama ended up in the emergency room with a broke leg.
Yeah, the money down.
He took her ass water skiing down that damn hill, son. He never did catch that rabbit.
Lord have mercy.
Lost satellite reception.
So I had to cut my little help short and come home and help take care of mama because she was in a cast from her ankle to the top of her thigh.
Damn.
And after that, I had a strong dislike for a fucking bell. But she'd ring that bell when she needed attention.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. She had an old brass one too with a unicorn on the top of it. soon as that leg healed, that unicorn disappeared.
Yeah, I bet.
Ooh, mercy. Fun of it all out here on I-10 today. Welcome to Tallahassee, Florida. I was married to an old Tallahassee lassie for about 5 years. Fun of it all.
Hell, buddy, this is where I'm gonna be eating off at right here, man. Hell, y'all, take it easy going down that way.
Stand down, little brother. You have a safe one. We'll see you on the flip.
Oh, yeah, buddy.
Y'all say bye to Nephew. We gonna give you a little whistle when we come by.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, maybe this little cotton knocker drove around me didn't think I was blowing at him, even though he was half in my lane.
Well, hell. And I got 2 birds on the phone.
Stand. I'll holler at you when I get off this line. Oh, man of mercy. Yeah, we had a good little run from Tallulah, Louisiana down to here, so he had less hours yesterday than I did, so we went ahead and just parked up when he parked up. Not my ass, speed limit 70 and you can suck nuts. We hung out, got something to eat. I got me a shower, washed clothes. Let the dogs play. Boy, they had fun at the little doggy park. I hear you, Bruce. The Albany I was talking about was Albany, Georgia. I used to live in Albany, Georgia, just above Thomasville. And I was married to my Tallahassee lassie. Oh, mercy. Now we ain't got too much further to go. Get down here on 75, we're gonna duck off in Jasper, Florida. hit the loves. There he is. Old Florida State boy. Hooker and bunghos up. Doorknob, you want to know about light lizards? Get on Google, buddy. Because I could give a fuck about them. Only people like you won't stick your dick in something and make it fall off. Merry Christmas there, sis. How you doing? Corvina, how you doing? Nope, Florida. This is the panhandle of Florida, sissy. Sis. Right through Tallahassee, Florida. Oh yeah, Free Bird, that's a given, brother. That is a given. Thank you, Sia. Ooh, boy. Fun of it all. Over $2 a mile, Bruce. Merry Christmas back to College Point, New York there, John. Appreciate it. Hope you had a great, wonderful Christmas. wood, that's better than most. That's better than most wood with the freight rates out here. They haven't come up very much. To make any money, you got to at least be able to make 225 to 275 a mile. That's fair average money by the mile. So with our rate, plus the little incentive that they're paying us, for paying us a extra amount for the per mile. So 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th, and 29th. We'll be making a lot higher than we normally do for them 7 days. No, it ain't got nothing to do with the living costs. Ain't got shit to do with the cost of living. Put it like this, Wood, I average almost $300,000 a year. We'll go that route. Miles add up, buddy. You stop and think, I'm averaging 175,000 miles a year. Multiply that times $2.45 a mile. Yep, David. To run in the United States, absolutely. That's been a mandate since trucking began in the United States. They didn't just make that law in 2025. That law's been in effect for over 80 years. It just hasn't been enforced in the last 18 years. That's right, sis. That's right. You're absolutely correct. That law was put into effect in 1932 when the FMCA was formed to regulate commercial trucking in the United States. It's just we've had George Bush Jr., Bill Clinton, Barack Obama, and Joe Biden, who chose to ignore that law and push it to the side. And now that law is back in place being enforced, as it should have always has been. Well, that's the way it's supposed to be, Brandon. You can't read English, how can you read a road sign? You ain't read a road sign, you don't know when to stop. That's the reason why people get killed out there. Dumbasses doing illegal U-turns. Right now I'm on I-10 in the Florida Panhandle, Vincent. I'm headed down south of Orlando. That's right, Wood. I mean, if I left here, went to Europe driving trucks, whatever country in Europe I decided to drive trucks in, I would have to do the same thing. I would have to learn to speak the language, learn how to read the signs. No, Vincent, this is pretty much normal traffic every day out here on I-10. It ain't light today. This is normal traffic. Everybody and their grandma's trying to get home from their Christmas vacation. Damn, excuse me. Hey, Vincent, I've got two houses. I got South Mississippi and South Louisiana. We stay more in South Louisiana than we do South Mississippi, but we do go up to South Mississippi from time to time. Check on our other house and our property. Because these companies were given free pass through them 4 presidents. Right now they are not getting away without consequences. They're being fined for employing these drivers. Not only all these drivers that are getting pulled out of these trucks, and a lot of these companies have hired that can't speak English, that company is paying a fine. They ain't getting away without a slap across the face. And it's a $100,000 fine per driver that gets caught driving for their company that is not in compliance with that law. So they're giving these companies every opportunity in the world to get them off the road. If they choose not to and keep pushing their luck, if ICE or the law enforcement pull them off the road, that company will be slapped $100,000 fine per driver. Thank you, Vincent. It's a hard lesson to learn for being a damn slave driver trying to get cheap labor. That's all them companies are doing. They're trying to get cheap labor. They don't pay them drivers shit per mile. They're not making nothing, but to them, they're making the world because in their country, they ain't got that kind of money. So in return, that's driving the freight rates down for people like me, making it harder for me to make money because they're running the freight cheaper. No, Vincent, and I wouldn't piss on the Teamsters if they were on fire. Teamsters don't do nothing but take your goddamn money while you starve to death. That was the biggest joke ever developed in this country. Well, fight for your rights to work while you starving to death and on the picket line. They're getting fat off of your union dues. Because the minute you quit paying them union dues because you can't afford them, they ain't fighting for you no more. You ain't lining their pockets. That's why Jimmy Hoffa went to prison. That's the reason why the mob took it over after Jimmy Hoffa went to prison. When he got out of prison, he tried to take it back. He tried to take it back and he disappeared and nobody ever found him. That's because they popped his ass in the head, stuck him in the trunk of a car, and he got loaded onto a container in a nice little crushed recycled cube and shipped out to China. Oh, he didn't vanish. Them mob boys took his ass out to get him out of the way. Because he was pocketing all that money and they wanted it. No, he wasn't swimming with the fishes. They done had one of the guys that was involved in that done spilled the beans on that. He got into a red car. He got into a red four-door sedan and he never got out of it. That car was crushed and recycled. And Jimmy Hoffa was recycled with that metal in that car. And nobody knew the difference. That's why nobody has found his body. All righty, Slim. Same to you, buddy. I work for me, myself, and Irene, and I ain't giving nobody but my wife my money, because she's the boss lady. That's the only teamster I'll give money to, is my wife, because she's a member of Team Jeffrey. Well, we ain't done our Christmas yet, Michael. Me and the old lady's gonna do our Christmas and New Year's together. Well, sis, I can tell you this, it was a red Cadillac sedan, I can promise you that. And he never got out the back seat. The mob wanted the union hall so they could launder their damn money. Make it easier to launder their money, their extortion and gambling and all that shit. No Hoffa wouldn't play ball with them, so he got caught and went to prison for his fraud in the union bullshit. And then the mobsters took it over, got their people in place. He got out of prison and they had to bury his ass. Yeah, that was a rumor, Vincent. But there was one key mob enforcer that spilled the beans on the actual truth. He wasn't buried in the Jet Stadium. One point in time, he was in the end zone in the Jet Stadium. Giant Stadium and all that shit. Somebody said he was in the East River. He wasn't ever dumped or buried anywhere. he was crushed in the trunk of a car and loaded on a container and shipped off to China. He's probably a moped right now. Shit, Brandon, that money goes everywhere but where it's supposed to go. You can rest assured 85% of it goes in the Bob's pocket. And then the rest of it's divided up between the corrupt politicians who are in the Bob's pocket. I worked for the union one time before. Damn near lost my house, my vehicles. Me and my family was almost on the street dealing with the union. Biggest waste of money I ever got involved in. Oh yeah, the fun of it all. Beautiful day here in Florida. 77 degrees. Woo-hoo, y'all. Damn, excuse me. My damn allergies to this little warm snap that's come across. My damn allergies been acting a damn fool the last few days. Craig, I know it. That would. Hey, I'm glad you stopped by, buddy. We try to do this every day. Some days longer than others. The fun of it all, y'all. Plugging along here in Florida. But unfortunately, we're going. No, this is I-10, Craig. I got about an hour to I-75. We're gonna be ducking off and in Jasper, Florida. Look at this peckerhead. All this highway and you got to cut right in front of you. Dipstick with a driver's license. Don't cut in front of me, Texas. We'll start blasting you idiots with the horn. We've had a good little ride so far this morning. Here comes that Florida Highway Patrol, y'all. He's balling. We begged to bring the okay, Stephen. Well, I'm gonna be just south of you. We're gonna bring the YouTube to a close, and I'm gonna swap over. So if you follow us on the Facebook page, I'll be over on the Facebook page here in just a few minutes, giving them a little bit of a live and a little bit of a ride like we did yesterday. And y'all make sure y'all tune in for tomorrow. We will be headed down to Cocoa, Florida tomorrow. Make our Walmart delivery and see what they're going to give us coming out of Florida back to the house. I appreciate everybody that's tuned in for the last few hours. Hope y'all enjoyed the ride across the Panhandle. Just remember, if you ain't subscribed, feel free to do so. We are on here every day, and you never know where we're going to be at or what we're going to see. You have to tune in to be here. Y'all have a beautiful and blessed Christmas and New Year's together.